Everyone, I'm Ross McCree and I'm back. I have with me Atlanta artist BKDADON. We are going to talk about relationships, growing up, music, therapy music. We're going to talk about everything that he's been up to since he last was on the show about a year ago. Anyways, you guys, welcome Atlanta artist, rap artist that is, BKDADON. Thank you for coming back to the show. I appreciate you. I enjoyed you last time. We've been backstage talking about so much. I should have hit record then while you was cooking and just let them enjoy a day in the life of BKDADON, being a father at home, making dinner. We'll get into all of that. A lot of changes. Therapy music. It's an EP. It was released back on November 27, 2025. I think you have four songs.
Yeah.
Okay. Still Ain't Satisfied. That's a new one that was released in 2026, you guys. Not Like Them. We're just talking about that. That's a collaboration with HYM and Young King Corleone.
Yeah.
And then back in 2023, you guys, just to let you know, BK's music goes back for years. Okay. So you guys will be able to hit up the links or his in the description of the video, hit his link, go to his YouTube channel, go to his Instagram. You guys will be able to go and listen to his music. And then back in 2023, the Columbine tapes, which were really, really good. That features songs such as Dig Dat, Demon Time, and John Wick. So that's some older stuff. What have you been up to?
Just living life, honestly. Just living life. Just still doing this music thing. I just got. I'm still focused. I'm still grinding. Um, I think every day I try to just make sure that I have my footstep ahead of myself, ahead of the game. Everybody's rapping, everybody's busy. You know what I'm saying? Entertainment game is my opinion is overpopulated. But you just gotta outwork you just gotta outwork yourself, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's
Right.
what my focus been, to just outwork myself, outwork what I did last year, outdo my last album, outdo my last video. So that's what I'm on. So yeah.
You know what I love about your music is, some describe it as pain music. You let us know what you're going through, what hurts your relationship, growing up, being a father, just all of that. Um, Being a father to your kids compared to what you had growing up. I grew up in that situation, had a stepdad, but didn't have my father. How did that impact your music?
Um yeah, it impacted a lot. Um I still be dealing with it. I think it's so important, like, as men, to like have a male, not even just a father, just a good male role model. I didn't even have that. Not only I have a father, but I was raised by all women. I think the only male role models is the streets, or um, other people that I had no business being involved with. But that comes from just wanting love or lacking attention, or just wanting that male bonding. Um, so it did play a part in my music, because I do talk about it a lot. I even noticed that when I be writing music, I really focus on if I said it before, or if I talked about it before. I just say what's on my heart. So even when I go through my catalog sometimes, like, dang, I talked about not having a dad a lot. Like, I'm really hurt still. I thought I was all right. So it plays a part. In a positive way though, it motivated me to be the best dad that I can be. Of course, I had no example on fatherhood, what it looks like. So me, I just wanted to I try to give them everything that I wanted for myself, or think that you should need. I'm growing with my kids just as much as they growing with me.
Right. I think for me as a female, having a stepdad, he was great, but it's still that question of, your dad, and seeing situations where, your baby girl, your dad's baby girl, your dad bought you your first car, or doing things to where you're not looking for other men to do those things for you, you know, having to put yourself out like that. Thank God I never went through that, but still there's times where even as an adult, you know, you look and see, you know, a father and their daughter, and it's like, man, I wonder how that would have been if it was my biological father, you know, with me, you know, things that I maybe would have avoided. For you, do you have boys or girls or both?
Yeah, all boys.
All boys. Okay, so you don't have to deal with that, the girl aspect. But even with the raising young men, you know, you were talking about your son, you know, he has a couple of more years of school and he wants to, you know, go and, you know, be an electrician or whatnot. Do you, with your music, do you feel like you have to be careful? How do they feel about your music? Because, you know, some, you know, if you have someone, you know, Mo3, you know, who I absolutely love and adored, but you know, the music is kind of raw. You don't want, you know, children listening to that. With your music, do your kids listen to it? Is there content that you wouldn't want them to hear when it comes to your music? Not that your music is really like that, but you know, you're pretty open.
Yeah, I know all my kids. Know my two youngest, I know they know dad is an artist. But my oldest, I have a 17-year-old. He's definitely he listens to my music for sure. I think I think I always been conscious about what I put out as far as music. That's why I don't talk about like murder, guns,
Yeah,
or
you don't.
drugs, or like I don't really talk about that. And that's not even just about my kids. I just don't like to hear about that for me as a music lover. So I don't even want to talk about it. But I give it raw. I'm very open with my kids outside of music.
Okay,
So
nice.
it kind of is no secret about the music when I
Okay,
talk about it because me and my boys, like, I'm very hands on communication. We have deep talks all the time because I want to see how you really feel, what's on your mind, and I want to express what's on mine. So it don't be no surprise about the music part. By the time they get to the world, my kids will already experience it with that, so it don't be new to
right.
them.
Right. I know the last time that you were here, you were going through major changes. You were separated at that time. We were talking about you being in Mobile, just huge life changes. Now you're divorced. You were saying, which I really love, that you mentioned this. You guys have a really good relationship, and which I was telling you that's great for the kids. Do you guys? How does that affect the kids? Even though you're divorced, is it easier for them that mom and dad still get along, or did you find struggles that they had with it's dad now? Like, you know, dad was just in the kitchen making pasta, you know, and BK was telling me, you know, he never had to cook, you know, but he's throwing down some pasta, you know, in the kitchen,
Yeah,
watching him cook for the boys. So, do you notice a change with them, or is it easier because you guys are friends?
it's. I think we overthink. I think we was overthinking it. I
Okay.
think it was more harder for us. The kids
Okay.
adapted because I think we made sure, of course, not in the same household, but we did very good not making it
Right.
weird or making it feel like it's a big change. My kids are super daddy boys anyway.
Right.
So
Okay.
my oldest is with me. My youngest is with her. So
Okay.
we do
Okay.
co-parent, but my oldest grew up with me.
Okay.
I so he got a different mom. I've been
Okay.
having him since he was 5. So uh, he's they just adapt. We don't make it
Right.
weird. And I prepared them for it before.
Okay.
Like I said, I go back to I have conversations and just let them know what it is.
Right.
Be very transparent and just be open.
Right.
Accountability too. And just apologize and just see where they head at and just try to be there for them because I'm not separation is not just for the adults, but the kids play a part too. So
Right.
yeah.
Right. We were talking about um the song is called Still Ain't Satisfied. And I love that song. You guys, BK is very consistent with his music. I mean, we were talking about how, you know, he's always given us something. And with his music, if you probably which is not likely, but if he went 2 months without dropping music, you can live off of the older music that he has. I mean, we're talking about a song called Average that was released back in 2021. We'll get into that. The song is popping today, right now, but Still Ain't Satisfied. I love that song. Tell me the writing that song, what was on your mind when you wrote that song and putting it together.
um, I think it's the title self-explanatory for me. It's like still ain't satisfied. I feel
Yeah,
like it's no matter what I do or just anybody. I feel like no matter what you do, it don't be enough. You know, I
yeah,
feel like even whether it's relationship, friendships, um, just life, you feel like the more you do, it's always feel like it ain't enough or it's more, it's more. So that's what I was on. I think I talked about so many topics. I talked about relationships. I talked
right,
about friendship. Um, but I try to not make my music so I try not to make it like in a pain music category so
okay.
much. That's why I call it therapy music because I really I don't want nobody to feel sad. Like I want you to
I'm
feel
feel you.
like
I feel you.
I
I
be
feel you.
wanting to feel like I went through this
Right,
and I'm okay and we got through it, you know.
right.
But I just started saying therapy music like last year because I started seeing like my supporters saying that in my comment section, and I thought it was cool. And it was like therapy music, and it was like street poet, and it was like,
Yeah.
oh, it's not pain music, it's therapy music. And I was like, that's cool. I'm gonna run with that. So I
Right.
made a mixtape out of it, and I just ran with it. I ain't never think of that. It's like your own genre. So
Right.
yeah, yeah.
I like therapy music. I'll switch over, not pain therapy music, because it's one thing about, listening to some of the songs. I think it's anybody that's listening to it that's going through something, you hit on that.
Mhm.
You hit on relationships a lot, being in a relationship, what you would like for a woman, what you're getting from a woman, growing up without a father. So yeah, it is therapy music. I will definitely say that. There's one song that I love. Oh, there we go. There's one song that I really love. It's called When You're Ready. I wrote next to it love. That was my thing that I got from it, was love. When You're Ready. Tell them about When You're Ready. I love the song.
That's crazy. I think I wasn't even gonna release that song. Um, HYM, he be telling me like, just put it out. But I think I wrote that song. It was, of course, it was a moment in my life where I wrote that for somebody that I wasn't even in a relationship with. Like she was in,
Right.
it's like a close friend, and she was just going through like a horrible relationship, and she was just hurting. I was just like on the phone with her, just telling her it's gonna be all right, and just listening to her. And I kind of just wrote that song like for what I got from it. It's really not about me. Like
Yeah.
that's why in the song and like I think the second verse I said you can tell me your deepest secret, like wipe the tears off your eyes,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. So I'm just really talking to her literally, and like before I even dropped that song, I sent it to her, and it sat for like 8 months, and then I just dropped it.
I'm happy that you
It was
released
for
it,
her.
because I've listened to it today, listened to it a couple of times, and then the thing that came to mind was love. So I wrote
Yeah.
love next to my note was love. It's a beautiful song. Permanent Feelings.
Yeah.
Permanent Feelings. That's okay. So you guys all listen. It's enough. Permanent Feelings. These are like new ones. Too Big. Men Don't Vent. I definitely want to talk about Men Don't Vent. We talked about that backstage.
Yeah.
Speaking of Men Don't Vent, you wrote it because what I got from it was, and I think everyone that listens to it would get from it, is you men are taught to be a certain way.
Mhm.
You're taught to hold your feelings in, you're taught not to show emotion. Is that what you were trying to convey with Men Don't Vent?
Yeah, exactly. Like you hit it. Like I was. That's why I covered so much on there. Like it's not. If you listen, it's not like I'm sticking to one topic. Like
Right.
I start off talking about I lost. I'm getting pain from. I lost my one of my best friends that passed
Mhm.
away, and I'm talking about how I feel about support for the industry and relationships and um, people I've seen that I'd never see again due to behind bars or just I talked about so much. Like it's literally venting.
Yeah.
to the point
Right.
where it don't have a structure, but it's a great song because I just let it out. I didn't want to hook. I didn't want to sing. I just wanted to vent, and
Right.
it came out like that.
Right. What do you think about that? The fact that you guys are raised to not vent like that, or it comes out in an explosion. You know, you hold so much in to where it just explodes. A lot of men out there still today are raised like that. You know, I mean, I even had to be careful with my boys. My oldest one was, my youngest one was going through something, and relationship things. And I remember now who I am now was telling him, a few weeks ago, take time, cry, get it out, do what you
Mhm.
have to do. It is okay to do that. It doesn't mean weakness. Why do you think that we still associate men crying with weakness? It's
You said, so you say, say that like, so you're saying, are you asking why is it hard for men to? Why do men feel like they can't open up, or
yeah,
are
why do
you
they feel like
asking?
they can't open up? Or if something hits them to where, a relationship, and they want to cry or show tears, but it's like they can't do it. Why do you think we still are doing that, raising boys like that, or men still feel that way?
I think it's because we grew up not seeing it, not
Mm,
seeing it be done. You know, I think each generation is a product of the generation before them. So,
right,
like, if you not raised with a father, or if your environment is the street life, or
right,
then of course you're a little more tougher on the outside the shell.
right,
So it's no we don't have an example of it. You don't have an example of emotion, man, and it's being okay.
right.
Everybody's tough. Everybody's trying to the criteria of a man is was just being tough and protector and getting money and being dominant. It's like I teach my kids the opposite, man. Like
Yeah.
you better cry on my shoulder because man, we're gonna
Yeah,
cry
no, for
together.
real. No, I was telling my son that a few weeks ago, like, dude, you don't, it's okay. Like, you've been with this person for so long. I would hope that you have some type of emotion, and it's okay if you show that to me. It's okay, however you want to do it, just do it. Don't hold that in. It comes out in the wrong way. I think we need to, at least with your music, I love that it is therapy music, because someone out there that's feeling that way can be touched when you're hearing a song like, men don't vent,
Mhm.
songs like that, and what you're explaining in the song. You're mentioning to me, we talked about albums and the fact that you're getting into dropping just more singles. Do you want to explain that to us, why you decided to kind of just stick with that, and the changes of doing more singles than just a full album right now?
I think it's just an easier push as an independent artist. I think it's an easier push on the business side, me being independent, and I think
Right,
it's a great marketing strategy for the fans, being that I think it's a short attention span for the listeners nowadays. Like no songs are really 5 minutes, and like long like back in the days, every minute, most of the hit songs come out 2 minutes and 30 seconds tops. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Because it's short
okay,
attention span. So
yeah,
me just knowing the business is just I'm thinking from a business standpoint, it's just marketing. I just understand that that's what's in. It's easier, and I feel like my three albums that I have, True Story 1 through 3, is so
yep,
solid to the point where
yep,
it's like the next time I drop one, I want to be maybe on a bigger a label or like a
right,
bigger push because I know how important those albums. I know the quality I bring. So I'm
right.
just gonna build my brand and my fan base off singles until I don't have to no more, and I'll drop an album, whatever situation allow me to.
Right. What's your favorite single that you're loving that you dropped right now, that you just, it's the song that you put out, and it touches you. You love it. That's your song.
That I have or like
That
recently,
that
like
you have, that you dropped the single. Is it, I know you like, Still Ain't Satisfied, but a song that you enjoy performing.
Performance wise,
Mm-hmm.
it'd probably be average performer
Okay.
wise. But far as just me just liking the song and
Yeah.
getting to just go back to it over and
Yeah.
over again, um, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's probably all of them because because
I get that.
because each song means something. Like I know
Right.
where I was at when I wrote it. Like
Right.
I know what I get from it. I know what I meant when I said that word or that line right there. So it just depends on what feeling I'm feeling. It's always my latest because it's still fresh. And then when I drop another song, that'll be my favorite. Now that'll be my
Okay.
favorite. So it's just like that with me
What do
because
you
it's my
think
current
about?
feeling.
Go ahead. What do you think about Average that was back out in 2021, and then you find out someone it's being brought up again, it's being listened to again, it's gone viral. This song that was popular then is now popular now. How do you feel about that? Because I love Average. That's one of my favorite song of yours. I listen
Yeah.
to it a lot. How do you feel about that they're bringing back an old hit that maybe they don't realize is an older hit and they think
Yeah.
it's new today, but whatever is popping right now?
That's crazy. The TikTokers be on it.
Yes.
They was when it was going viral, they was like, this song from 2021. Like they was I'm like, so what? Just listen to it and enjoy it. They different. But my core fan, see my Instagram is my core. So they
Okay.
already knew about it and fell in love and loved it. TikTok just it went crazy on TikTok and then traveled to Facebook and Instagram again.
Right.
How I feel about it, I love it. Whatever get me there.
Yeah.
All my
Yeah.
songs, my baby, old and new.
Right.
Whatever song get me there where I need to get to, where I'm trying to get
Right.
to, success wise. I was surprised because I woke up to it. I was
Oh shoot.
surprised.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was surprised. I thought I was trying to pack my bag up. We made it. I was gonna quit my job, man. I ain't never. I'm new on TikTok. I heard all the stories. I thought it was my time. Hey, to
Right.
quit. But yeah, you just keep grinding. And it's so much easier to go viral on TikTok.
Yeah.
So you just gotta be catchy and just post the most catchy part of the song and just
Right.
spam it. I'm learning that. Me personally, I just gotta find time. So
Right.
much, so many social media, so much.
Yeah. We were talking about this, the whole social media thing. It is so hard to be consistent on social media, especially when you have so many platforms. I mean, honestly, I have what used to be Twitter. I just said I just can't. I have so many other ones. So it's like, okay, Instagram's my number one. I'll definitely keep on Instagram. TikTok, I'm been trying to be good at that, but I'll go a long time without posting on TikTok.
Yeah.
Um, how do you feel about the whole social media thing? The good and the bad of social media.
As far as like us entertainment, we need it.
Right.
So that's the good part is it can bring so much success if it's the bad part is um it's not real life. So and you can kind of get lost in that world of social media and it can play a big part of it. It can ruin your day. The wrong comment or you can overthink it looking
Yeah.
at views and feeling like you ain't getting enough views or you ain't working enough, you ain't posting. It can really take over your life, your personal life that day. That's the bad part, but I think it's more good than bad.
Yeah.
Um, as an artist, as an entertainer in the entertainment industry, we need it. If I wasn't doing music, I probably wouldn't have no app.
Yeah.
I
I
just, I
yeah.
just,
Yeah.
I just do YouTube because I like watching videos, but I wouldn't do no. I delete everything. But as an artist, yeah, it's needed. That's all. That's the only reason. It's literally not personal. It's no pleasure.
Right.
Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook for me, it's all business. When I want the
Yeah.
pleasure part, I go on YouTube and watch funny videos. And
Yeah.
YouTube a little different.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I love YouTube. I probably watch YouTube all day and all night.
Yeah.
I get stuck on YouTube because, like you say, you can watch funny compilation videos all day, keep you laughing.
Mhm.
I do find it disturbing that on TikTok, um, people live their life around it,
Yeah.
the like world, if someone doesn't like something, or if you look at views and it's not what you think it is, seeing people lose their mind over that, or go after each other over that, or just to do anything to go viral, anything to go viral. Everyone wants to go viral. Those things I find just disturbing, because you end up finding out that the influencers that you're following, it's not real. They're
Mm-hmm.
struggling just as bad as you're struggling.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very small percentage that really influence, that really make it, but they make you think that everyone is doing this, everyone is living, everyone is rich. That's the thing that Instagram and social media will sell you, that everyone is rich, and it's not true. So that is disturbing to me. And also young people, young kids, 12-year-olds,
Mm-hmm.
13-year-olds on Instagram. I couldn't allow my kids to even have a phone to where they could access social media. How was that for you in your household with your kids? I mean, your high school kids, that's different. But what do you think about young people? Like when you see a 11-year-old with a profile, I find that crazy when I hear parents, you know, see their kids posting
Yeah.
and TikTok challenges that are killing kids.
TikTok a little different. I think kids actually run TikTok. Like the youth,
Yeah.
17, 20, 18-year-old and
Okay.
younger, they run TikTok. Like that's
Okay.
their world. And I learned that. That's what took me so long to get over there. Because I felt like they was the only ones over there. I thought like
Yeah.
we wasn't over there. So I
Yeah.
was like, I can't compete. I don't got nothing in common with y'all. But I
Right.
ain't know that, that it's just, I don't. My 17-year-old is on. I know he's on Instagram
Right.
because he follow me now. But he's older. I
Right.
just give.
Those are older kids.
I can't stop him. I just give him. What I'm on now is just teaching him that he get lost in it. All the designer and what he see these people
Yeah.
doing. That's all he into. And I be telling him don't get caught up in too much
Yeah.
of that because it's not real. Not all of it is
Right.
real. I'm just trying to hold on to him. That's why you don't see me in like crazy chains and like or
Yeah.
showing money because I can't preach that to my kids and then they
Right.
see daddy doing it. So it's a little different with me as an artist, you
Right.
know. So
Right. With tours and shows, I know that you're really active in the Atlanta music, scene out there. First of all, what is it like, the Atlanta music scene, and how many shows do you do? How often are you doing shows?
I rarely do. I don't do showcases. Like I
Okay.
think the whole artist showcase thing, I don't do
Hmm.
those. I think I've did enough of those early in my
Right.
career where I've gained what I can get from it.
Okay.
It has to make sense. I perform like for um venues that make sense. That's
Okay.
a crowd or a club setting. I don't do showcases because you're performing in front of your peers. It's a whole building full of artists. That's really
Right.
not your audience. So it
Okay.
kind of don't make sense. So we haven't been focused on showcases this year, 2026, even though it's still early. I've been focused on just branding.
Okay.
Um, Getting the catalog out for the summer that I want to um perform on tour or I want to push as a single and do
Okay.
videos. So we've been focused on that. That's why I dropped a single and an EP because I'm just trying to get a feel on. I'm trying to get a new catalog because it's gonna be a
Right.
longer summer,
Right.
marketing wise and just working.
Right. How long does it, like, when you talk about, doing the marketing and for the songs that you have out, what does it take to, at an artist at your level, because you are past showcase level. I'm talking about like tours, like shows,
Mhm.
doing shows, but at your level, what does it take to put that together and get ready for a summertime preview where you're running for the summer with the songs? How do you choose the songs, or is it the songs that we've been listening to, like Ain't Satisfied, those songs that you'll be pushing throughout the summer?
So I push like I do like trial runs. Like say I
Okay.
let's go back to therapy music. That's an
Yeah.
EP. So EP a little different.
Okay.
I'll promote. You'll see me promote like on my social media all songs. Like I do a video for this one, this one, this one. I just
Right.
keep doing them, and whatever. After about the first 30 days, we look at numbers and see which one
Okay.
get the most attention, which one the biggest. And then you'll notice I gradually the next month you'll see more of just that one song being promoted because that's the one that the listeners choose. I let them choose.
Okay.
Now, as far as a single, like still like satisfied,
Yeah.
I probably pushed that one like 3 months. And if I feel like it's doing what it's supposed to do, meaning worth being a single.
Hmm.
And when I say a single, meaning investing in,
Okay.
because some
Okay.
just it don't mean it can be a good song, but it may not just be um single ready.
Okay.
So I push it for like a little while, 3 months, and if I see the numbers not there, or the budget we put behind it,
Hmm.
um, it's not adding up, then we'll go with another song or we'll like that. So um, that's why I'm pushing this catalog out. I know if I don't drop a song the whole 2026, I'll be okay with my
Yeah.
catalog.
Yeah.
Like I can literally not
Yeah.
drop a song for probably 2 years because I got albums and great songs. I can ride off
Yes.
average, and so I don't have to drop. But me being an
Right.
artist, yeah. So I got songs for tour and ready. I'm just experimenting because I'm an artist, but I got songs in the queue
Right.
ready for them.
Right.
So yeah,
No, that's what I was saying. Like, with BK, like I was saying, you guys, he can, leave us for a few months and we have songs to listen to, songs that you will love, things like Average that will come back up. And, which you were mentioning that something like, well, you were talking about, you have a core base and wanting to reach a new base. Would you say that that song Average kind of did that to where they found it on TikTok, hyping up the song right now, and then they'll go back and listen to, because they usually, if you're like me, you're going to want to go and find out more about that artist. Are you guys noticing that with Average, that you have people going back?
a lot, a lot.
Okay.
And I know that be so like so really. Um, Really how it goes is like naturally a person will hear a song,
Right.
and if they want to check out your catalog, see what else you
Hmm.
got going on. How, if they're gonna stay, all depends on what else they hear after that song that they
Okay.
like. So I've noticed that I have people stay, but be surprised because you hear Average and then hear my catalog. It's a whole, it kind of probably be a whole different person, far. I come with Average more up tempo than I come with the therapy music, pain music. So it's like, but it's good music, so it keeps
Right.
them. And that's another thing, putting out music, more new music, and pushing my catalog. That's how I choose like what states I want to go to
Okay.
because I look at my Apple, Spotify,
Right.
title, YouTube numbers and see what states are listening to me. And
Okay.
that's who we go to, cater to. I cater to who listens to me. I
Okay.
don't really just go around just trying to really create new fans and see if you
Okay.
like me. Like I wouldn't go to Ohio, just throwing it. I wouldn't go to Ohio if they haven't been on my analytics
Okay.
for like
Okay.
6 months.
Okay.
I'll go to Tennessee because they're
Right.
heavily consistent every week, every month. So I go do shows and put my face in front of them, and
Right.
build an audience a little bigger. And I move from there. The same strategic plan like that.
Right. How does it feel to get the love from those fans, those loyal fans? I mean, you working your way up to where you are now, to where you can literally go as long as you want to without putting music out and knowing that we'll still be here for you. How does that make you feel that you have fans like that, like true fans that truly love your music, follow everything that you do?
I promise that be keeping me going. Like it's, I still get the same jittery feeling when I get those DMs or comments or just long paragraphs in my DMs about how much my music helped them. That gives me the best feeling. Like it literally, and I know other artists feel the same. I
Right.
know it do because it's what we do it for, the love and the recognition. Like us as artists,
Right.
it's no better feeling than someone loving the art that we created. So that's like the main reason, besides wanting the money and blow up and be successful, but the fan base, that's like the best feeling ever is people just say, I felt that. That hit my heart. I've been through that.
Yeah.
Man, that made me want to go write a song right now. It's like, so, yeah. So that's how I be feeling about it. Y'all making me write more songs. If nobody talked about it, and nobody said nothing, then I feel like I'm talking to myself. So why would I keep writing songs? So that's what motivates me. So yeah.
How much time do you spend in the studio, like in a week? Like, what's your schedule like?
Oof.
Like, how much time are you in a studio? 'Cause you got a busy life.
I never go to the studio if I don't already have a song that wrote down.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
I don't go to the studio to create. I go to the studio to record.
Okay.
So I
Okay.
wrote every song I ever did in my career in my car. For some
Okay.
strange reason, that's like my space. I don't know what it is about my car with the
Right.
windows up and music on, and I feel like just closed out. But for my writing process, it may take me, depending on how deep the song is,
Yeah.
it could take me 3 days to write one song. Or it
Okay.
could take me two, because I care about how I say it, not what I say.
Right.
I care about the delivery. I care about, should I melodize this? Should I high pitch voice?
Okay.
So I care about that, the feeling of it. So I think my song, I more care about the feeling
Right.
than the words, because you can say another person can, I can give someone average right now
Right.
for them to record it, but it won't sound the same as how I recorded it because it's
Right.
delivery. So that's what I focus on as an artist. Me personally, is my delivery of my
Right.
songs, because it's how you felt about it. You know, it's like saying I love you and saying I
Right.
love you. Like, it's how you felt about it. Like, you just, so it's the
I hear
feeling
that from a
behind the
lot of
word.
artists that their car is their that's where they do a lot of their writing, sitting in their car, writing, listening to a certain beat, and that's how they create their music. And then they go into the studio and record the song. The car. Let's see. Also, I want to mention some older notable tracks. Headspace. I think that was the first song I
Yeah.
fell in love with you with. What was with Headspace? Be for real. Your collaborations, like we talked about with your artist, HYM. Is he your artist or just a friend? Or he's a little, like you say, he kind of plays many hats with you.
Many hats. So we
Okay.
are. I got an independent label. He, of course, he own it. Um,
Okay.
but that's my right hand for sure.
Okay. Okay. Definitely. Um, what was the first rap song that you ever heard that you memorized?
That's not mine.
That's not yours.
Ooh. Of course, I was a Lil Wayne fan.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, heck yeah.
so it was probably Go DJ. I love that
Oh,
song.
okay.
Go
Yes.
DJ, and then that's my
Yes.
DJ. Yeah,
Yes.
so that was, yeah, that thing is Carter one or Carter, yeah.
Yeah,
So
that was the first Carter. I think that was
yeah,
Carter one. Yeah, the first Carter.
that was that one, and T.I., of course, his first
Yes,
album. So
yes,
I can't really remember the first, but I know a few that
right,
I've memorized. That's crazy because they not influencing my music though, because I'm
right.
totally
Yeah, you
different.
sound
But
nothing like them. There's
I'm a
no
big
Ti.
fan.
There's no anyone like, you know what I mean. Like you are you are BK the Don. But
Yeah,
so that's funny because you don't hear any Little Wayne in your music. You don't hear
yeah,
Ti, but you didn't take their sound. You didn't take usually, how if some artists, if they're a fan of someone, they tend to kind of listen to them so much that they kind of take a little bit of them, or they kind of sound like them, or the music kind of sounds like theirs. I can't say that with your music at all. You definitely are in your own lane. You have your own style, going back to Average and before that. So definitely, but I'm with you. When Ti first came out, I mean, what a breath of fresh air, and I loved all his music, bought all his CDs. Little Wayne, the same thing. I was one of those fans that would wait for the Carter 2 to drop. Couldn't wait for that. A consistent uh, artist that is consistently good. I was telling someone that Wayne can just kind of like how you said, you can leave and come back and still have that love, have that fans, and give us an album that is consistent. What would you do if you weren't rapping?
I be thinking about that too. I just know I want to be an entrepreneur. Like I love to like work for self, be my own
Okay.
leader. So I have some kind of business.
Okay.
Um, I feel like if I wasn't rapping, I know I'll be in entertainment because I enjoy being a leader. So I'll probably be a music manager, or
Okay.
entertainment man, something business wise, own something. I'm a natural leader.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'll do that. Something in that.
Okay. Let me ask you another fun question. If you're stuck on an island, which three albums are you taking?
Mm,
I know, right?
I'm taking I'm taking True Story 3. I'm taking it
Okay.
on the mind. I gotta take mine. I'm
Yep.
taking Rich as in Spirit, Rich Homie Quan.
Okay.
And I'm taking the Carter 2.
I was just gonna say, okay, I'm taking Do or Die, Heads or Tails.
Okay.
I'm taking Outcast. Oh gosh, what was
Oh,
it?
I
What's the
forgot
first
about
one?
Outkast.
Oh my gosh, it's the oh, gosh.
I
It's
forgot
the
the
first
first
one
one
that
too.
was the very first. I cannot believe I cannot
Now I
remember
know
the
what you're
fucking
talking
name.
about though. I know what
Okay,
you're talking
I'm
about.
taking that one, and then my third one. Oh gosh, it's so hard. Okay, my third one. You said the Carter 2, so I won't take that from you. Um, I'll take Tupac's double album. Are You Still Down?
Okay.
Those are
Okay.
the three albums that I would take to an island with me if I had to. Let's see. Do you have a favorite pair of shoes? Are you a sneakerhead?
I'm an Air Max head,
Okay. Okay.
so it don't matter. Air
Okay.
Max. Um, just give me Air Maxes.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Let me give you one more. Let's see. Okay. Top three rappers currently right now. Do you
Top
have a
three.
top three rappers that you listen to that currently you like, or you can even pull it from the past?
Um, my favorite artist right now, one of them is Rollo. He called his name Rollo
Yeah.
Rodriguez. Yeah, I
Yep.
like him.
Yes.
Um, I rock with Rod Wave too, though.
Okay. Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah, he has his songs. You said three.
Yeah. Three.
Um, and Young Thug
Young
for sure.
Thug. Okay.
For sure.
Absolutely. Young Thug. Absolutely. Young Thug.
For sure.
All right. Do you have a goat? Is there a greatest of all time for you?
Um, greatest of all time.
Yeah.
I
I know, right?
no, I don't want to say. Hmm, it's so controversial. I think it's opinion wise. You know.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
so I had to go to one of the legends. Like you want to say Wayne, but then you got Under 3,000, and you got
Yeah. Right.
Ti, and so I
Right.
say my favorite. I go with Ti.
Okay. I can Ti's put in work, and Ti. I mean, listen, Ti can come out, drop some music, and it's
Mm-hmm.
always good. It's
For
just it's always good. The Outcast album was Southern Playalistic Cadillac Funky Music. That was the name of the first Outcast album that I would
sure.
take with me. Is that one? And I'm going to tell you, even if you didn't ask, the reason why I love that one because at the time it came out, hadn't heard music like that. The Southern style. Um, the both of them together. And then you have Goody Mob that was really big with them at the time.
Mm-hmm.
The interludes of the song, it was like they put a movie together and they're taking you around Atlanta and they're telling you all about Atlanta, the different spots of Atlanta, and so and just their flow was just something new and different. So I have to say that is the album. This is your time for you to, if I didn't mention anything, if it's something that you want to mention, please, this is you.
I just want to tell people I appreciate them, especially the ones that been rocking with me, the ones that on the daily, on a weekly, on a monthly, I just consistently listen to me and support me. I appreciate y'all. I won't let you down. This gonna be a long summer. I promise you. I'm staying working, and I got something special in tune. So I don't want to get on too much.
Okay.
I just want to be surprised. I just want to be surprised. But yeah.
Absolutely. This is a time in the show where I am now highlighting small businesses that are trying to come up. Okay, so I have a new business here in Sacramento. They're called Detailholics. They are a auto detailing service. They are in Sacramento, surrounding areas, and they come to you. That's what's special is they come to you. If you want to get your car detailed, cleaned, all of that, paint correction, you can get in touch with Detailholics. Their link to their website and their Instagram page will be in the description of this video. Link up with them. So again, Detailholics in Sacramento, mobile car detailing. Appointments only though, guys. They're pretty busy, so hit them up, have them come out to you, and let Ron take care of your car. If you're a business, a small business that would like to be featured on Rossie's Clubhouse, just hit me up at rossiesclubhouse@gmail.com. And I'll send you the details and shout you out here on Rossie's Clubhouse. Bye, you guys. Thank you.